Hello, everybody. Are you good? Are you splendid? Are you having a good time in the rain? The constant fucking rain. Isn't it just lovely? Welcome back to the Blackbird Podcast. I think I just said that without sounding like a retard, like I have been doing for the last lot of them. I was watching a video on YouTube there that my buddy Jim sent me a link on YouTube. How's it going, Jim? It was some artist guy. His name now I can't pronounce. I'll put a link to it in this description, so you should check it out. It's funny, and funnily enough, the one I watched, I found myself agreeing with 100% and thinking about fucking time someone else is saying the same thing. And that's basically about the state of contemporary art and what they hold up to be art, and then the ridiculous money that goes on with this said art, which is not art in my opinion. It is pure shit. And the contemporary art world is nothing but a money laundering machine. As far as I'm concerned, it's just a fucking sham. But that's neither here nor there. The way the guy points it out and breaks it down, it's like maybe 10-15 minutes. It's worth a listen. It's worth a look at. It's funny. And if you're into art at all, or if you ever wonder why are these people, you know, if you're ever pissed, I get pissed off when I see these fucking people that they hold up to be artists and the shit that does come out of their mouth. It's just like, this fucking education system is in rapid need of fucking educating. But I just said I'd mention that before I forget it, because as you know, I have a tendency to forget stuff. But it's worth a look at. Some home truths there, and it's good to see. So I said I'd tell you all. Seeing as I'm in the art studio, which is damaged beyond belief. It's not like I have everything I need. I got everything I need to fix the problem, which is a fucking terrible seeping kind of leak. I don't know where the fuck it's coming in. I'm assuming the roof. So we got this stuff that'll it's like tar, I guess. You fucking put it on and then you get this super duper fucking space age shit, which was meant to be done ages ago. But the fucking weather, you need about, let me see, you need a dry day beforehand, a dry day during, and probably a dry day thereafter. So 3 dry days in a row, which seems like I've a better chance of winning the lottery than getting that at the moment. And it's a bit annoying because it's causing, you know, when you come into your happy place and it's shit, it's like, fuck, there's no escape. Fucking fuck. It's raining inside now. So I'm patiently waiting for the rain to fuck off. Apparently we're going, although I'm not listening to them because apparently today was a dry day, but not where I was. It's that, never mind, I'm not talking about fucking weather. Fuck that. But what I am doing, I'm looking for a new vehicle for the old work. I'm sick of the vans. I think I've had my fair share now of experience that is nothing but negative with the vans. Started off great. Had a few troubles in both cases with the 2 vans that I've had. And the first one I managed, I'd say I spent fucking more than was, you know, reasonable fixing that bucket up. And when I had it finally all fixed, I just knew there was going to be something just sneak up on you. So I sold that one while it was in good nick and got a fresh test. Everything was fine. I said, thank fuck. At least, you know, your conscience is clear. The van is in good nick. Off it goes to a new home. And then I got another van, like an idiot. This van is there's a bunch of things that happened to it. They got fixed. Very expensive fixing. It was ridiculous to put that money into something like that. And now it's a bunch of little things that, you know, like your window. The window wouldn't work, and next thing there's this thing like a fucking pendulum in the door. It's inside the door. It's like the arm that brings up the window. Excuse me. It just snapped. And then there's what else fucking happened? Then there's a sensor somewhere that's acting the maggot. So all these fucking little headaches, they just gang up on you. And you're thinking, I can't rely on this fucking thing. So they're in the process of being fixed. Where I had a bunch of stuff fixed. It was going to the test, but then it wouldn't go because the battery was dead. So I had to get a new battery. Missed the test. So now rebooked the test. So now it was just finally kind of good to go to the test. And then this fucking thing happens with the window. Some bitch. And the sensors. So all these things have been sorted. So anyway, I was looking around. You know, you'd be on Dundee, and just when you're driving somewhere or you're in traffic, you're just looking around, seeing, what could I fit a mixer into? That kind of thing. And after a while, then you start seeing things that you think, fuck, that's a lovely discovery. Like, you've no business with this fucking vehicle, but it looks so good. And then you find you've this unbelievable appreciation for design of vehicles. And the Jeeps are where I'm looking. I like the Jeeps. They're a tough bastard of a thing. The vans, not so much. Every little thing, and they're having a little piss attack. But I got a call off one of my brothers yesterday, and he was saying there's this Jeep here if you want to have a look at it. Da-dum. So I said, shit, it's raining here, so I'm about to pack up, so I'll swing by on my way home. So I call around, and there's this beautiful Jeep there. Black. I was thinking, fuck, this is going to cost. It's, you know. But it was a beauty. It was a good looking vehicle. And I was looking at the tyres, and I was thinking, fuck, if I get a flat tyre there, that's a week's wages straight away. But took it for a drive, so we did. And I don't know, but is a Jeep meant to vibrate like this fucking thing? I mean, if you had, you know the way you can have your coffee somewhere on the dash in a little coffee cup holder. If you had a coffee there, I have no doubt in my mind, before you get out the gate, you're going to be covered in coffee. This thing was vibrating that much. So, is it a Land Rover Discovery? Is that what it is? Oh, excuse me. Something like this. Nice big chunky beastie looking thing. And it sounded... Now, I don't know much about... Actually, I know nothing about mechanics. I wouldn't be... It starts when I wanted to start. Stop when I wanted to stop. That's all I need. But this thing, along with the vibrating and the sound of it, it sounded like it was sick. Do you know, it's the only way I can explain it. It had like a real chesty cough kind of sound off it. And I was thinking straight away, because I was so in love with the look of it, that, that's probably just the engine fucking raring to go. But the more I think about it, the more I'm thinking, no, I don't think so. I think there's something wrong with this thing. It's like the way it's vibrating like it is. And like I said, never had one of those Jeeps. I don't know, maybe that's normal. But if it is, don't have coffee in them. Don't have any drink of any kind in those vehicles. But alas, nothing happened there, so... But I'm on the lookout again now. I'm like an addict. I don't deal like a fucking... Like as if I'm going to buy it today or something, which I will not be. Because I rushed into the last two purchases, and that was just fool's errand. So, I have to school myself, calm myself, relax. But that was just a chance thing. The brother was there. The Jeep was there. He's trying to take it for a spin. We did. And I was like, I felt like a child in the fucking thing. Now, it's so big. It's like the steering wheel is up here, and I was like, you have a long bonnet. And I'm like, this. I felt like a fucking school kid robbing someone's car. But yeah, it looked good though, to be fair. But we can all be fooled by looks. So, it's so big though. And it was commercial, so that would have been handy, like. But it wasn't meant to be. So it was very big, though. Very shaky. Very coffee. But god damn, it looked good. So I think I'm halfway through a new painting here. I was going to whitewash it. But then I was thinking, like, I just been scribbling like a child. Having a tantrum. Just fucking, when you're just sick of something, just scribble it out. Bit of a frantic scribble there with a big chunk of charcoal. And it reminded me of a thing I used to do back in the day. You just, when you're stuck or you stall or you have no ideas or whatever, or maybe you're just scribbling shit. Actually, that's probably how it happened. I scribbled something out. And where the lines intersect, then there'll be like a shape. So then you start with, say, identifying the individual shapes in a cluster of shapes. And then it looks like it looks cool. But then you add colour to it and it's basically fun. It's playtime. And it's like zero fucking thinking, really. I mean, you're just looking and identifying shapes. Alright, when you see like a stream of shapes that would, add together. I'm explaining this all fucking wrong. But basically, it's like seeing an image explode and all these shapes break away from it. And you can imagine by the shapes, if they went back in, that's that shape there. So it's kind of like that. There's a nice kind of energy to it. There's a nice... it's playful. You're playing. And it's relaxing. And I'm looking forward to getting to finish it. But see, somewhere along the way, you start thinking, well, I can't just fucking pick every colour. So you have to start thinking then about, okay, let's not go crazy. Let's limit the palette. And look at what's already there. Because you're not going to cover it up. That decision has been made. You're going to incorporate it in visually that's very contrasting. I mean, you're not trying to fucking cure cancer or anything. You're just having fun and having something pretty at the end of it. End of. That's the brief. And I must say it's looking very nice. It's looking very striking and optimistic. A nice optimistic energy to it. So I look at that and then I go back to the contemporary art world that the guy was going on about. I'm thinking, oh God, this guy has it spot on. He names artists. Well, I should have probably wrote down their names. There's that Hurst fella who I never fucking got. Like, he doesn't even do the work. And then actually the work he has done, your man has like references historically of the people he robbed the ideas off of. So the guy's not even a fucking artist, really. And then there's the guy in America, the New Yorker guy, with the fucking sculptures of, what is it, balloon animals? Can you fucking believe that? And they're sold for stupid money. It's just, the world is a whack job. The world is a fucking whack job. It's really like the adults have left the fucking room big time. And it's on every level. So in my opinion, it's just basically blatant stealing. And then it's when the money gets behind it, it's like the majority of people think, well, that it must be real good art then. It's not the case. Trust me, it's fucking not art. It's pure shit. And the waffle they come up with then about it is even worse. It's just drivel. But that's just my personal opinion of these individuals. Those two in particular. But then again, I know that there's people in the history books that I like a lot. And a lot of people today would say, it's not art, or it's this and it's that. But see, if I like art, if I like paintings or sculptures or whatever, I'll go, or even comic book art, which is class, I'll usually try to find interviews with those artists, the creators of that work, and see where they're coming from. And when you hear them talking, then you kind of, it all makes sense. And you say, fuck, I get it. Yeah, that's an expression of X, Y, and Z. And then you get where they are in history, and it all starts to build a bigger picture. And then it just, there's a sense about it. Like, just, yeah, that feels all right. And it's like, it's where they were, what they saw, what they felt, and what they created to express, their vision of it. And it's cool. But then you get these fuckers with their bullshit. Like, that's not art. And everyone going on about the AI art, for fuck's sake. How it even has this name is an insult to artists, I think. AI art. Fuck off with your AI art. Bullshit. First of all, AI can't create art, because AI is not a person. It can steal designs, it can probably steal artworks and just mash them together. But fuck it, that's just a program. It's not like... Art is beyond all this. Transcends all that kind of bullshit. So if you get a fucking computer and a robot connected up and you get to teach it some tricks with a program, that's not art. You know, okay, just understand that. It's like if your fucking CD player is playing some brilliant music, you know, say, I don't know, whatever you consider to be brilliant music, whatever band, or Mozart will say, it's playing some Mozart. You can't credit the fucking CD player for composing and creating this work of art. You just can't. It's just facilitating a product that embodies the sound. It's not like it's the creator of said work. It's just nonsense. That's basically what AI art is. It's just facilitating. Well, actually, it's stealing. It's stealing loads, and it should really come to a head, and someone should be suing a bunch of people about this. But these fucking AI people just have all the legal evils to fucking stall the ball, so you can't afford to bring anything forward with anything. But I'm sure it'll come. I'm sure it'll happen. It'll be put back in their fucking box. I mean, art has been around since the fucking dawn of man. So it's not going anywhere. If it's still here now, it's not going anywhere. As long as there's people who are feeling shit, be it rage, happiness, sadness, loss, whatever, emotionally tuned individuals will always create. And that is art. It's an expression of their moment in time. So don't mind this fucking AI crap. Fucking wrecks my head. If something like this is going to get so much media coverage, you got to look at who owns the fucking media. And there's always a fucking angle. Like, it's just fucking circus. Fucking, when you're trying to be the one trying to make sense of shit and then speak it, you know we're in trouble. It's fucking, I'm the last person who should be getting annoyed. Well, not to be getting annoyed, but to be fucking getting on a box and saying, listen, cunts, back the fuck off. Just want to have fun. Just want to enjoy myself. Paint my paintings. Play with my stone. And have a few drinks with some friends. Listen to some good music. And have a ciggy or a cigar. It's all good. But no, these cunts have to ruin everything. So on that note, I ask you again. How you doing, crackers? Are you all good? Did you enjoy the chat with Timmy? Isn't Timmy cool? He's connected into so many things. Very interested in a lot of things. He's got like an analytical mind. A good old chat with Timmy. There's some other colourfuls coming along that way soon, which you can't wait for. But I said I'd just touch base. Say hello. Don't want to get you into the habit, for those who do listen and do watch, that, you know, there's nothing there this week. Even though I think I'm late, but I skipped the beat somewhere. I had a thing, and then I lost the thing. So, anyway, we'll have something. We'll have a chat. We say fuck the art world with their bullshit and the AI corruption bullshit. There's nothing to be worried about with them. Like, it's going to stop you painting your paintings. That's not what it is like. And another thing, I'm going to show you. Hang on there 1 sec. Galleria acrylic. Well, I think Winsor & Newton bought Galleria, or else Galleria bought Winsor & Newton. But since this little marriage happened, see this little guy? 500 ml of acrylic It's good paint, don't get me wrong, but the prices have gone fucking crazy. They must think we're all selling fucking art like Michelangelo for millions. The fucking cost of paints like this is ridiculous. So Galleria, Windsor and Newton, cop the fuck on with your prices. The fuck? Must think we're all fucking involved with the contemporary art world, fucking selling shit. Some of the best paintings, the most sought after paintings in history were painted with fucking house paint. So, but I just like this paint. When I'm not painting with oils, this is the paint I like to paint. There's obviously the difference in densities when you get them on the brush and onto the canvas. It's like, oh, that's a bit flippity floppity. Because oils, I like to use oils nice and fucking thick. I'll mix them on the canvas. But this stuff is like, it's very nice paint. You can make, not that I try, but when I'm finished with paintings with this stuff, I'll give them a lick of varnish. And they look like oil paintings. Lots of people made the mistake that they're oil paintings, when in fact they're acrylic. But I think it's time to shop around, because Galleria, Windsor Newton, they've got notions, you know. They got notions, and we ain't having it. Might have to go back to the oils. So that's all I gotta say, folks. I got loads to do. I found myself being a lazy lately. Oh yeah, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. I do fuck all. So, you need to snap every now and then, don't you? So I'm going to stop talking shit. And I'm going to go and do the things that I shall do. And I'm going to sneak a fucking beer in me. You know, practice for the parties that are coming ahead. You know what I mean? So until the next time, be good. Bye now.